解碼器，美國 PS Audio， 仲有 Marten 碎片喇叭同埋佢個 cable 中間 design， 仲有我哋機架咧就使用咗加拿大嘅 foundation。好，我哋播首歌俾大家聽下先。
執咗唔係嘅，我叫佢15蚊，升到1000。
好，咁就講介紹下啲產品先。大家見到中間啊，我哋有3件金色嘅機。大家都如果有留意開 MSP 本身啲產品咧個 size 啊、大小啊都係咁上下嘅啫。點解呢一套旗艦產品會分咗3件，又有啲咁大嚿嘅咧？咁呢一個旗艦產品嘅名稱叫 Sentinel。咁我哋好高興咧，就請得到美國 MSP 嘅 CEO 阿 Jonathan 嚟解釋一下呢部機嘅特點。Let's welcome Jonathan.
Thank you everyone for coming. I'm Jonathan from MSP Technology. In case you don't know, we are located in Santa Cruz, California, where we design and manufacture all of our own equipment under the same roof. We have our own machine shop, our own circuit board assembly equipment, and every process is done in-house. And this is just to control quality and reliability. So today here we're playing the Sentinel deck. As you can see, it is 3 chassis, similar to our Cascade deck, which is the trickle-down technology came from. quick overview of the three boxes is the top box is our digital director. This has all the digital inputs, does the digital filtering, and outputs the pre-decoded signal for the DAC modules over two fiber connections. And the reason why this is in its own chassis with a fiber connection is we wanted to separate the digital from the analog. The second box here is what we call the analog converter. So the fiber goes into it. It goes to 16 DAC modules per channel, so a total of 32. And it's left DAC, right DAC, and then in the center is a clock module, where we actually manufacture our own audio clocks. We don't buy a commercially available oscillator, we actually manufacture our own. And then the third box is the power supply that powers the analog converter.
因為講到啦，佢哋其實呢三件究竟係點樣使用法嘅咧？點樣咩功能咧？上面嗰個叫做 digital director， 就將所有嘅數碼輸入咗個 digital director， 然後用光纖輸出翻去呢一個解碼器度。因為雕芒佬設計咗有 left right channel 嘅解碼器。咁講翻個 digital director 啦，其實佢有唔同嘅 module 俾你選購嘅。即係如果你淨係需要用 USB， 你只要需要買 USB module， 咁有 iOS 啦，有 coaxial 啊、AES 啊嗰啲唔同嘅數碼界面嘅。咁講翻第二層啦，咁呢個啲 converter 啦，中間有一個好大嘅特別設計嘅時鐘係佢哋自己設計出嚟生產嘅。咁仲有佢個 left right channel 係用翻呢一個都係用翻雕芒老師嘅設計供電上去俾佢嘅。
So in the analog converter, there's also a built-in volume control. It's a constant impedance passive volume control. And all that means is there's no passive circuitry in the optical stage of our app. So it goes direct from the resistor ladder through the passive volume control to the output. There's no transformers, there's no op-amps, there's no transistors in the signal path at all. And we eliminated that many years ago in our course because every amplifier circuit has a trade-off. And the best thing to do is just eliminate it completely. So, and all of our DACs do this. So even this Palisade DAC here, it's the digital director, the analog converter, the fiber connection, the same passive volume control technology.
Okay, let's start music first. 播首歌先，跟住翻嚟再繼續講啲產品。
揾個人嘅仔睇下佢有冇清楚。
Falling in love with you. One dark smile when I know you're not trying to. I need a little more noise, a little more attitude. 2 more days, a different point of view. You got me dancing, dragged me across the floor, and you weren't laughing. You seemed so insecure. And when the song was over, you looked at me and said, I can't stop myself. Then you turned and walked away. I can't stop myself. Then you turned and walked away. 2 more days and I'd fallen in love with you. 2 more days and I thought could have been pursued. My words just never come out the way I planned. I should have made things clear, but now I don't think I can. So you got me dancing, dragged me across the floor, and you weren't laughing. You seemed so insecure. And when the song was over, you looked at me and said, I can't stop myself.
個前級部分咧。因為大家見到我呢度冇前級㗎嘛，淨係得個解碼器啦、後級同埋後面有個 on 啦，一個播放 SACD 嘅 transfer。咁點樣控制住個 volume control？頭先佢講過就係呢個係個無源前級嚟嘅，但係咧佢用啲咩方法去做一個放大咧？就係佢靠裏邊嗰32粒嘅Marten DAC Mark II 咧，佢每一粒裏邊有好多唔同嘅電阻，用個電阻嚟控制住佢。個輸出去到低到75蚊。咁你會問啊，咁75蚊其他型號係點咧？譬如卡尼個 Pelosi 就係150蚊，即係佢用呢一個方法去控制住個輸出個阻抗。OK，how about the power amplifier?
Yes, so these are M500 mono blocks. We have two series of amplifiers, a 200 watt and a 500 watt version, and they both come in mono and stereo. The thing about our amplifiers is the most unique attribute of them is they actually have a very low input impedance. This is for a specific reason. It's designed to have a matched impedance system from the DAC to the amps. Now, if you don't have our DAC, it has an impedance switch on the back, so you can set it to different input impedances. But the theory behind the matched impedance system is it takes all of the output power from the DAC modules and it utilizes it in the amplifier as the first stage of the amp. Whereas traditional amplifier design was always to have a super high impedance and kind of like eavesdrops on the signal instead of utilizing it. Well, we utilize it. And that allows us to skip the first stage of an amplifier design, and then it has the added benefit of 100% of the signal that comes out of the DAC is utilized in the amp, whereas if it was very high impedance, you actually get reflections back in the signal, or back into the DAC, and it bounce back and forth with the game.
OK， 咁我哋跟住落嚟再播多一首歌先。頭先講到啦，關於呢一個啲接收到翻嚟嘅數碼信號，直接轉換個損耗率可以減到最低。又用翻佢唔同設計嘅前級個部分啦。咁
So here at the show, we're using what we call our Pro USB module. One of the things we learned a long time ago is the biggest differences we were experiencing with USB sources and servers wasn't necessarily the software, but it was the noise being coupled into the DAC and into your system. So this right here is the USB input. We decode the USB audio, and then we send it over our Pro XL fiber interface to the DAC. What what this does is it gives you complete electrical isolation between your server computer and your DAC. The second advantage that the Pro XL Elite has is it actually takes the audio log and it feeds it back, so the entire system is running off a conversion module. All of our digital records had input module slots, and the reason why is over the many, many years of making DACs, the thing that makes a DAC go obsolete, it's not the digital filter, and it's not the DAC's modules or the clock. It's always the interface, it's how you connect to it. So, we have standard SBS modules and XLR modules, but over the years we've had 3 or 4 versions of USB, multiple versions of network rendering devices. And the advantage that gives you is even if your DAC is 10 years old, you can get the latest module, install it, and get all the newest features added to your DAC without needing to replace it.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan. 咁佢係講翻到頭先嗰啲 module 嘅特別之處啦。咁大家見到啦，其實而家好多人都會使用 USB 去接上個 DC 度噶嘛。咁大家見到我手揸住咧個 USB 入，咁轉咗光纖輸出，咁將我哋平時用 USB 輸出會帶到嘅雜訊啊、干擾啊，將佢減到最低。咁佢哋都提及過，就算你買咗佢舊款嘅機，你需要升級啲新嘅 module， 其實佢哋都可以幫你做得到嘅。即係 even 你部機用咗譬如10年後啊，咁你再有啲新嘅 module、新嘅 interface 要接咧，佢都會支持得到嘅。咁好啦，跟住落嚟下一首歌。
In the lonely darkness that surrounds me, things still confound me and make me cry. Tender words of love that once were spoken have left me broken and wondering why. I can't believe we ever said goodbye. Everything around looked like perfection the day I met him. I learned to smile. Now I sit here trying to forget him. How did I let him just pass me by? I can't believe he ever said goodbye. Until the night when I would dream again, holding you close in my arms like you never went away. Tell me, do you ever think about me? Is life without me a big surprise? Though the world keeps turning all around me, sad thoughts surround me and cloud my eyes. I can't believe you ever said goodbye. Until the night when I would dream again, holding you close
以後落嚟咧，我哋就會介紹翻Marten 嘅喇叭啦，同埋 Marten design 嘅 cable。咁啱啱你又聽咗Marten嘅喇叭啦，我哋用緊嘅Marten嘅接線啦。其實啱啱播呢首歌咧，都係Marten Records， 即係佢哋錄音嘅。頭先老闆仲講笑咁講話，呢首歌係佢唱，唔知大家信唔信？不過咧，我哋而家咧就有請翻Marten 嘅環球經理，都係叫Marten㗎嘛，解釋翻少少資料先。Let's welcome Mr. Marten.
Thank you very much for the warm welcome. My name is Marten. I'm the global export manager for both Marten speakers and Dormer cables. And yes, I have the best possible work in the whole wide world, traveling around more than 40 countries, being able to present these amazing products. So I'm not complaining. And I'm not really sure what you said in Chinese now, but I just want to mention, so the track we just heard, it was one of the live recordings that we have been recording in one of our demo rooms. With that story, why do we do this? The ambition of Marten is, of course, to be able to represent music in the most natural way. Being able to record music in our own demo room recording studio gives us the opportunity to listen to music live, record it, and then reproduce it with our speakers, and have that as a reference to come as close as possible. Of course, we will never be able to recreate it exactly the same, but as long as we can come as close as possible, that's the ambition.
咁頭先其實我哋都冇講過我哋會播佢哋啲歌嘅，所以俾個少少激你哋啦。咁但係講翻點解我哋會用呢啲歌咧？其實佢就要做翻一啲佢哋認為好嘅音樂，因為佢哋都要試下翻㗎嘛，佢哋都要研發㗎嘛。咁佢哋先揾啲好嘅音樂嘅，我哋叫做種啦或者個信源啦。咁佢哋先方便佢哋調校喇叭。咁佢哋佢哋錄音嘅地方咧，亦都係佢哋蘇工，佢哋喺自己度翻嘅。同埋，如果你哋真係有興趣咧，其實佢網咧講多少少啦，佢哋網咧都有介紹翻你啲 record 咧，甚至乎有出街交嘅。而且我哋頭先播嗰啲咧，其實街路上面都有，你哋都可以揾嚟聽嘅。
So 1998, Leif Olofsson, who's with us here today, our founder, chief engineer, started Marten as a company. Still today, it's a family-owned company. Leif is running together with his two brothers, Lars and Jörgen. We're located in a city in Sweden called Gothenburg. It's on the west coast, and Gothenburg will probably be most known for being the city where Volvo is coming from, where the Volvo factory is. But in Gothenburg, there is also a very, very nice factory for making speakers. We moved into this factory in January this year. So it is a huge step, a huge opportunity for us, for our future growth. We have in this new factory our own carpentry. So this means that everything that is solid wood for Marten, we're talking about tops and bottoms for the mini series and fronts for the Coltrane series. So like the wall mounts you can see here is something that we actually manufacture in-house.
咁就其實咧，Marten 啦同埋 Marten 咧都係間瑞典嘅公司嘅，咁佢哋 base on 佢加佛羅嗰個地方啦。咁而佢哋1月份咧就將2間廠合併埋一間好大嘅工廠。而依間大嘅工廠咧，而佢哋又有一個做到個技術咧，連木頭即係佢哋用嘅木啦，裏面啲實木嚟嘅，佢哋都可以自己做，所以就可以一致性合乎到佢哋要求嘅嘢，唔使話外購㗎啦。
So the speakers you're listening to here, it's called the Coltrane Quintet, and this is a statement edition, which means that it has upgraded internal cabling and also upgraded crossover components. It was originally released in May 2024. At that point, it was the first Coltrane speaker in 7 years. And yes, the Coltrane series is our reference series. It starts with the Quintet and ends with the Supreme Extreme that we played here in Hong Kong last year.
係，咁而家就講翻啦，呢隻就係 Coltrane series 裏面嘅 Quintet。其實 Coltrane 呢個 series 咧喺 Marten 嘅喇叭裏面咧係最高旗艦嘅一個系列，而而家用到呢一隻 Quintet 咧就係呢個 series 裏面最細嗰隻。所以或者你哋有印象早1年啦，我哋嘅4柱嘅 Marten 嗰隻就係旗艦級嘅 Marten 嚟㗎。咁而呢個 Marten 佢有一分咗嘅係一個普通 version 同埋一個叫做statement 嘅 edition。咁 statement 嘅 edition 咧就會用翻入邊嘅接線，就會用翻 statement 嘅線啦，同埋佢嘅分音啊，同埋嘅連結都會用到係最靚嘅。
Every single Coltrane speaker that is made comes with a carbon fiber cabinet. The cabinet that is on the coaching window consists of over 500 individual pieces of carbon fiber that is cut out and put together by hand by a very, very good manufacturer in Sweden that we've been working with for many years. So it's a very close collaboration. The front of the speaker consists not only of the walnut you can see. Behind the walnut there is also an additional 8mm thick aluminum plate, and behind the aluminum plate there is another 30mm of very high density material. So the total thickness of the front is 68mm, where we are then mounting the drivers. So it gives a very stable front with no resonances.
而講翻佢音箱啦，其實佢後面呢一節你見到黑色嘅咧，其實卡薄即係碳纖去做成嘅，佢大概就有2至3 cm 咁厚嘅，即係視乎佢邊個位置啦。而前面呢塊你睇到好似一塊木咁啦，其實佢一塊實木，然之後其實佢入邊咧再夾咗銅板同埋夠高壓製而成嘅膠，去做到嗰個吸震做到最好，所以佢先至可以做到咁清晰嘅表現。
So I will soon hand over the microphone to Leif, our chief designer. I think we should listen to some music first, but then Leif is going to tell you a little bit more why he's using these amazing drive units in diamond, beryllium, and all of these exotic materials. So thank you very much for coming. Listen to music.
我哋先播一首歌先，之後再有請 Mr. Snake 去再講。咁我哋而家咧就有請Mr. Snake 去講解翻嚟緊嘅 Marten 嘅技術啦，同埋佢都會係中文同 Marten 嘅大佬嚟嘅，因為點解咧？因為所有嘅 design 嘅咧都係來自佢嘅啲人。咁同埋咧，有時間你可以問下佢，你點解可以做到首女聲？Let's welcome Mr. Marten。
大家好。My name is Nicholas, and I'm founder and chief designer of the Marten loudspeaker company. I want to thank you,丰ning, for giving us this opportunity to show our great products. I can tell you a little bit about the loudspeaker we're playing on. As Marten called it, it's called Quintet, and it's in our reference series, the Quintet series. As all the Quintet models, it has carbon fiber cabinet, diamond tweeter, and first order crossover. That's the most important thing. But I can tell you about the drivers we use and why we use them. It's a 1-inch diamond, pure diamond tweeter, 3-inch pure beryllium high mid-range, 7-inch carbon fiber mid-bass or lower mid-range, and 2 10-inch aluminum sandwich bass drivers. I use these materials because they are the best material I can find in the respective area that I use. Diamond is the best for tweeters, no question about it. And beryllium is, together with diamond, the best you can use for high mid-range. We have actually a version, a diamond version as well, even more exclusive one. And then we have a carbon fiber driver because it's really rigid, very stiff for use in a mid-range or mid-bass. You get very punchy, nice mid-bass. And the aluminum sandwich material is extremely good and very stiff for the low bass. It's a base effects construction, so it's diamond firing board, and it's also have a switch in the back that you can adjust the bass in 4 steps to your liking or the room acoustics, so it works very well in the room.
好啦，咁我就講解翻呢隻喇叭用嘅單元同埋物料嘅重要性啦。咁呢隻喇叭咧就採用咗1寸嘅鑽石高音啦。咁喺 Marten 嘅理念裏面咧，其實高音用到鑽石咧，其實喺依家為止咧應該算係最靚聲同佢又最滿意嘅。所以你見佢大部分嘅喇叭啦，就算入門少少系列咧，佢都會用到鑽石去做單元。咁另外呢隻咧其實比較特別嘅，點解會比較特別咧？其實皮嘅物料做單元嗰陣唔係話冇嘅，因為你見到好多其實唔同廠嘅喇叭都會用到皮去做高音，但係用到中高音而又做到3寸咧，係真係好少見。咁唔知大家聽唔聽出啦？用咗3寸嘅皮中音嘅時候，你聽到高音嘅細節度，個分析力係特別好咗好多。咁然之後啦，呢隻就係7寸嘅卡薄嘅中音。咁點解會做卡薄咧？就係希望佢可以承受到更勁嘅衝擊力，所以佢可以就話我哋喺一個咁大嘅場，相對我哋用一隻唔係咁大啦，我哋開到咁高嘅音量之後，佢都唔會話有咩實質嘅。咁另外呢個就係2隻嘅10寸嘅卡薄夾盤，因為佢除咗呢個面係卡薄之外咧，佢入邊仲有鋁啊，仲有其他物料嘅，方便佢可以好高速同好高壓都唔會失真嘅。咁另外啦，呢隻喇叭有個特別之處啦，或者咁講啦，唔係淨係呢隻嘅，其他有啲都會有嘅，就係佢後面有個 bass 嘅按鈕。咁呢個 bass 嘅按鈕咧就係俾你調校個低音多與少，去適合翻可能你空間大啲、細啲，或者你聽唔同歌嘅類型嗰時調校。而你可能見到呢個喇叭啦，喂，佢係咪冇窿㗎？其實佢唔係嘅，佢都係一隻低音範式設計嘅喇叭。咁但係個窿喺呢個低個位，你要伸隻手落去咁樣摸翻佢咧，佢先會見到個窿嘅。
I can tell you also about the first order crossover and why we use it. The first order crossover is theoretically the most simple filter you can use, but in practice it's the most advanced and most complicated. So it's very complicated to do it and then we make it work right, but it's worth the effort. First of the clustering together with these advanced drivers give you all frequencies, treble, mid, and bass, at the same time, coming same time to you. There's no time difference between them. If you use a high order filter like second, third, or fourth, you will always have some time difference. The treater arrives a little bit before the mid-range, and the mid-range comes a little bit before the bass. So it's kind of a time distortion, but that's not existing here since we use this advanced first order crossover. So all these advanced materials and advanced techniques makes a effortless sound stage, a very natural sound stage, like real live music. That's the idea.
我哋先播首歌先，之後我再會解釋翻頭先 Miss Live 講緊啲乜嘢。Let's play the music first.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day, run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots a arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? What's a girl to do, lying on my bed staring into the blue? Unrequited, terrifying love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? Confess I loved you, just thinking of you. I know I loved you from the start.
好啦，咁我又講翻少少頭先Marten先生講嘅喇叭啦，咁比較技術性少少嘅，咁所以我都要睇睇啲貓子以俾我講錯。咁其實咧，呢隻喇叭咧就係、由10周低音可以上到6萬周高音嘅，咁加上咧佢有5隻單元，所以咧佢個頭先講解到就係話佢其實呢隻喇叭採取咗佢一個叫做一階分音嘅設計嘅，咁先至可以銜接到咁多唔同嘅單元啦、唔同嘅頻寬啦，因為一階分音咧係有助咗時間嘅上位嘅銜接性，銜接得好咧，咁所以你聽出嚟就會有一個咁自然嘅感覺，係啦。咁我哋或者再請阿Marten先生啦講下少少有關我哋而家用緊嘅 parallel 嘅 cable 有咩特性啦？Hello, Mr. Marten, can you explain some information about the parallel cable?
The whole system is wired with Yorma cables, and in this case we use carbon and statement and core. Statement and core is a new cable that released this year together with Origo core. It's a development from the old statement and Origo cables. The statement and core is very close to carbon cables. It's the same technology, same design, but a little bit more affordable. But they work very well together. We have also Yorma power filter reference that cleans the power from the outlets, that makes the sound even more quiet and more dynamic. That is normally is especially at the show like this.
我哋先多謝咗 Mr. Marten 先。OK 啦，咁我而家我講解翻而家我哋用嘅 cable 啦，其實我哋主要就用緊，當然咧係中環 cable 啦，咁就用緊 Paragon 呢個旗艦系列嘅。咁當然啦，頭先馬田先生亦都提到啦，當中有一條叫做 Statement Encore 嘅系列。咁其實咧 Statement Encore 咧就係本身都係旗艦嘅，不過直至我做咗 Paragon， 佢先變咗路耳。咁但係因為呢個 Statement Encore 咧就係最新嘅，就啱啱出嚟，我哋都係啱啱先收到嘅，所以佢用緊嘅技術咧都係同 Paragon 好近似，但係點解要做一個新嘅系列咧？就係方便翻啲客人，因為呢個系列咧相對會平啲嘅，所以就叫做我哋嘅買家就會講咧就容易入手啲，咁大家都會平啲，聽到個好好嘅質素。咁同埋啦，當中佢亦都提及到我哋有個 reference 嘅power supply， 咁呢個power supply 咧其實提供12個插口，咁當中咧佢細分咗有3個唔同嘅 output 嘅，俾一啲電子嘢啦、低電流啦同埋高電流嘅器材去用嘅，咁配合翻佢嘅需要。咁我哋而家播多一首歌啦，咁大家希望 enjoy。
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I planned each chartered course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. For it is a woman, what has she got, if not herself, then she has not to say the things she truly